Hello, friends. We gather here once more to yap. Let me put the lights on. Does this make a difference? They're purple. Hello. You left Finn's stream for mine. He's doing eyeliner. Scrub. I actually have to do my lipstick. I was gonna order ice cream, but I didn't want to keep you waiting. I'm sure that's fine. You can't really see the purple lights. So did you? Oh my god! Stay winning. Hi, hello. How you going? Keeping us both at full volume is really funny. That's fantastic. Hello. We're here to yap. We're gonna have a nice. Did I do that well? Honk. We're gonna have a nice Tuesday. I thought it was Monday because I forgot to stream yesterday. Tuesday, yap. Finster is encroaching on my weekday turf. That's crazy. No. What do I have to talk about besides the government edging me? Also, Paris kind of edged me, but that's neither here nor there. That's a minor edging, not a full mast.
Good chat.
First day of okay. How's miniature painting going? You don't want the answer to that. You don't want that smoke. Nobody really wants to know my true thoughts. Title is accurate. The government edged me. What was the government thing? We've just started. No, you got to be patient. I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't get annoyed in these streams because even though I do it as a funny haha, I don't want to give the wrong impression if I do it every stream. It just becomes real. So I'm going to be calm and collected. I'm not going to crash out. Maybe in a sad way. Well, no, but like that is the only permissible way. I'm not actually going to crash out in a sad way, but if there's any way that I have to, that one will do. I just feel that I don't want to give the wrong impression that I am always angry because I am pretty much never angry, but I do like to play it up on stream. So let's see how far we get with that. I don't know if it's gonna last. Am I angry? No. I am not. Obviously. Who would be? Not me. I think I messed that up. I can't really see. Pro tip. If you're doing your makeup, just have poor eyesight. And then it doesn't really matter what you do, because you can't see it anyway. Which is pretty much exactly what I do. I need a haircut. I need a bangs trim. But it's on Saturday, so I have to just wait till then. My bangs have this thing of like, that will be great, and then instantly they're like, no, we are unmanageable now. Complete. Oh, thank you. Wait, what does that number say? 8 months. Why can't I see that? Thank you. 8 months is really cool. It still baffles me that I've been going for that time, to be honest. But yeah, my bangs just instantly become unmanageable, which is great. So I have to wait till Saturday, and it will only get worse over the next few days. So you will see. Should I just talk about the thing? Should I just talk about the thing now to get it out of the way? Because...
Good chat.
Thank you. May have forgotten to resub before, but I'm back now. I am heartbroken, but I forgive you. Everyone is welcome in the cult. I don't know. I feel like I should... Usually, okay, so I try and like wait a little bit before I talk about the thing of the stream, because then I spend the rest of the stream like having to reiterate every time new people come in. So I felt like we could maybe wait a minute. I had soda. Yes, I am edging you. I wanted to make it an interactive experience. Just wait half an hour. Yeah, but people want, I don't know. As a streamer, you get to repeat everything you said every half an hour anyway. I wasn't here yesterday. I was not here yesterday because I went to the cinema like a real person. I was invited to go to the movies by my friend. Oh my God. Well done, me. I was going crazy over the weekend, by the way. Like, Sunday, I was going a bit downhill towards the end of the week. I was going a bit off my gourd. What did I see? I saw Friendship, the Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd movie. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I don't know if it's for everyone, but I thought it was good, and Pippi thought it was good too. So we stay winning. I liked it. I had a nice time. Cinema's good. Everyone harassed my popcorn order, and I don't understand why. Because, like, just imagine little old me, right, looking worse than this because I didn't have my makeup on. Little old me strolling into the cinema. I haven't had dinner, and I'm like, okay, I'll get some popcorn. Pibby's getting popcorn. She's getting salted popcorn. I'm not about that. I got a bit of a sweet tooth. I don't mind salted popcorn, but I would like sweet. So I order sweet because it's the superior one. And then it says to the side of the counter, you can add like M&Ms. And I'm like, I love M&Ms. Chocolate is great. So I do that because it's a feature that you can do. They have advertisements for it. And then I have a hype chest. And I do that. And then lo and behold, Pibby shit talks my order. And then I go and put that online expecting to be backed up. And people shit talk me more. Crazy. Okay. There's nothing like, I don't know where this came from. A lot of people agreed with me in the end, but at the start I looked at all the chats of people replying, and they were not nice. I don't know. I know that American UK popcorn different. You all have like butter on it, which I don't know what that's about.
Good chat.
Thank you. 8 months. Oh my God. Yes. Icky hot. Times 2. I don't know. I thought that it was just normal. Like that. I've been to the cinema a lot in my life from when I was born to now. It's regular popcorn. Sweet popcorn has been there forever, and you can add chocolate on top. That's normal. That's happened for forever. We don't have butter on it. Have I tried it? No. It might be delicious, but we don't have that in this country. Not that I've ever seen cinema selling butter. No, definitely not. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a normal thing forever since I've been going to the cinema as a baby. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting shit on. How am I getting shit on? I think it's completely valid. Sweet popcorn, valid. They wouldn't sell it if it didn't sell. Checkmate. And chocolate is banging. And you put them both together, that's also banging. Thank you for that. Hell yeah. You have a good username. Coat soup. I don't know why. You don't have... Wait. Hold on. Caramel popcorn is here in the US. That's as close to sweet popcorn. You don't actually have sweet popcorn. That's not a thing. Is that not... You don't actually have it? Like it doesn't exist? You only have salted? What? Really? Whoa, this is a whole new world for me. That's crazy. What's sweet kettle corn? I'm gonna Google it. I don't know what that is. Sweet kettle corn. Oh, it's like popcorn but covered in stuff. Right? I don't know, actually. I can't tell. Some of it just looks like regular popcorn, and then some of it looks like it's covered in like toffee or something. We have toffee popcorn, which is like that. So okay, so started 2 hours ago. Hell yeah. So I did, before we get lost, oh my god, my bangs, come on. I can't even like put them away. Like I can't get rid of them because my hair isn't cut like that. Gosh. Anyway, so before we get ahead of ourselves and get confused on this international journey that we're going on in this conversation, popcorn in the UK, it's usually warm, although mine wasn't, and they make it there in the cinema. It doesn't have any like syrupy stuff on it. Or it does, but they have done that already. It arrives dry. You're eating it dry. It's not wet, okay? It arrives dry, to my knowledge, to my experiences. So, oh, the chat is like cutting off slightly. Oh, that was the wrong thing. So do you have that, or do you, because the way I have been conditioned to think about American popcorn is you squeeze some butter on it and it's wet, which is weird, oily and strange, right? I mean, popcorn is oily in the UK, but it's not like, your hands aren't like obliterated. You have microwave popcorn. Givenchy body, it's actually a one top thingy. It stops at me. It's built like this. I think I got it on sale. So the popcorn that I like is just sweet. It's just popcorn that just tastes like sugar or is just covered in sugar. Like I don't know how. I don't know if it's actual sugar or if it's just some sort of like I don't know, substitute thing. It probably is like flavoring. I'm gonna find the ingredients. Ingredients. Here we go. I'm gonna do it. We have there's a table right here. Oh no, I don't want calories. That'll make me go insane. I want ingredients. Okay, I think I've got it, maybe. No, I haven't. This is important to me right now. I found like a bag of popcorn that is like like sold in supermarkets, but it's supposed to be imitating cinema popcorn. That is popped butterfly corn, rapeseed oil, sweetening blend, which is just sugar and sweetener. Yeah, stevia, glycosides. That's kind of it, really. It is just popcorn and oil and sugar. Beef be missing? Beef is right here. Or did you mean on the popcorn? Because that ain't right. Someone said in my DMs that they agreed with me, and then they said and then they said their favorite type of popcorn was cheddar with like chocolate sauce, and that's just not right. That's disgusting. I don't understand that. That's too far. But I imagine it's probably delicious, but I'm judging it. I'm judging it from afar. Do you have lolly gobble bliss bombs over there? Only in private, in the bedrooms of our own homes. We don't do that in the cinema. Yeah, I don't know. American popcorn seems very different to British. We just have sweet and salted. We don't have butter, I don't think. It is covered in oil. I imagine that's how they do it. I don't understand why having chocolate with it is a bad thing. Even if I got salted popcorn, chocolate goes with salted things. That's just a fact. That's just a fact of life. So I don't know why I was getting so much hate. No, it wasn't hate, but I was confused that so many people would be like so against it. Also, it's very confusing that you don't have sweet popcorn. Butter for sandwiches is wild. You don't use butter in your sandwiches, but you use it in your fucking drinks. It's crazy. You do not really. I've heard that before. Is that a real thing? Do people in America use butter on their bread when they make sandwiches? Is that a thing? I've heard it's not, which confuses me because that's like one of the main times that we use butter in this country besides baking cakes. Butter in sandwiches. Well, not just that, but like that it's to make the... No, everyone's confused. Oh my God, wow. This is like super regular in this country. They use margarine. Well, I mean, like, it's kind of the same thing. Like mayonnaise. What? It's very normal to butter bread in the UK because otherwise it's a bit dry, I suppose. You know, like the concept of toast? You make toast and you put butter on it. That, but without the toasted part. But then you also put condiments in. And it's not like a crazy amount. It's like a small amount. That's so weird. Crazy. I did not know. Like, yeah, if you're making grilled cheese, that's fine. Wild concept. Isn't it crazy that we just have, like, we're so similar yet so different? Isn't that wild? Wet bread? I mean, it's not wet. That's not a thing. Do you want me to, like, butter bread? I don't have butter or bread, but if I did, I could prove to you that it is a very normal thing. This whole... It's not an undershirt. I tricked you. It's one shirt. It's the illusion. I know that here in England, we're not very well known for our meals, but I feel like butter on bread is like fairly average.
Good chat.
Thank you. 7 months is crazy. To be fair, I mean, like in Europe, they use oil, like oil on bread, like Italy, have some oil in your focaccia. It's kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing. Fresh bread plus butter plus chocolate. That's insane. I don't know what that's about. That's just not right. I feel like you don't butter Persian bread. That's fine. Not every bread demands butter. It's not universal, but average sliced normal boring bread, it's a bit dry. You know, it's a bit grim. We also don't put like sugar in ours. Well, we do, but not an intense amount, I guess. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, why? I don't understand why it was so weird. I was talking about popcorn, and then I got sidetracked. Oh God. Yeah, no. I think it's normal to have chocolate within sweet popcorn, and I think sweet popcorn is good. Okay, I will die on this hill, as I often die on hills on stream, to be honest. I've realized that I like to die on hills a lot, but when I'm right, I'm right. And even though this is completely subjective, I am right. There we go. End of story. I think you should try sweet popcorn if you haven't. I like it. It's quite good. I like it. I think you should at least try it. I don't know, if I went to an American cinema, what would I even order? Just be confused. You know what goes, like, you know what's underrated as hell? Ice cream in the cinema. Get a little ice cream instead. Ugh. Underrated. Okay? Well, at least in the UK. We have like a little Baskin Robbins stand sometimes. Or you can get like a little pot of ice cream, but it's not like very common. Not a lot of people do it. But it's worth it. Oh yeah, you finish it before the movie starts, but like, you feel good about it. Oh yeah, we have hot dogs at peak cinema food. I feel iffy about that. If the cinema is like well spaced out and you have a little table and you have reclining chairs, because there's a fancy cinema in Birmingham. I say fancy, it's still Birmingham. But they have like cool stuff like that. Then ordering food makes sense. There's also a different cinema where you get to sit on sofas and they bring you like your order, like just as the movie starts, really, which is also cool. And you got like burgers and fries. I personally do not like eating in the dark. I don't know why. I'm very visual, I guess. When I'm eating a meal, I like to see it, and it irritates me if I can't. So I'm not like crazy about... Yeah, it's the everyman. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it, but I do like it. It is a nice experience. Hello. Visual muncher. Exactly. Burgers and pizza at the cinema as well. See, okay, I agree. That was my initial stance. But if the cinema is set up around it, like recliner chairs with a table or, a sofa where they bring you food, then it's fine. It's okay. However, the cinema I went to yesterday was just regular seats because it was like the 1800s or something, and they were very close together. No, you should not have food in that scenario. Sat there munching up. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the action. Sat there munching a hot dog with people next to you. It's just bizarre. I don't know. It's too close. Shouldn't be that close. It's not a restaurant. Tacos at the cinema is insane. You never seen this can? Another thing you don't have in America is Pepsi Max. Europe. Although, I don't know if... I think this is mostly a UK thing. I think it has to be set up right, because otherwise it's weird. You shouldn't... It feels like eating a hot dog in a library. It's just wrong. But if the library was set up where you could eat hot dogs at it, then it would be fine. I like order. Eating on a plane. I've never done that. I've never been on a flight long enough to eat, I don't think. Oh no, I think they gave me food. Or I'm mixing the plane for the Eurostar. I've eaten on the Eurostar, that's nice. Did they give food? I don't recall. I think they did, I think we got like a snack or something on the plane to Italy. I have no idea though. Okay. Whew. To be fair, the Eurostar is a train, yeah. It's a train to France from the UK. Goes under the water. What places have I eaten hot dogs at? I don't know. Like holiday sites as a kid. That's kind of it, really. I used to eat them at university because there was a place in Birmingham that did vegetarian hot dogs, and I like that. I'm not vegetarian anymore, so it kind of scared me. I had one at the last convention I went to. Honestly, I think it was TwitchCon. And it was okay. It was alright. You went to Nottingham to watch wrestling? Hell yeah. Proud of you. Nottingham is okay. I haven't been in a while, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. I am potentially on board. What was I going to talk about? Should we talk about the main thing? The government. That's right. The damn liberal government. We have a liberal government in the UK. Sort of. Only technically, but we don't really. But they edged me. I got edged by the government. I know this is going to get clipped, so I would just like to make it just known. I got edged by the government. HMRC dangled joy in front of me, got me to the peak, and then they ripped it away. Yeah, no, it's a technical liberal government, but not really. But the government did edge me. HMRC did edge me. I went to the IC office today. Original. Oh my god. Can we tangent, or should I talk about it after? How are we feeling? Do we want to lock in and get the story over and then start talking about other stuff, or do we do the full ADHD tangent core? Trying to edge us. All right, story first. I would use story first. I'll lock in because it will be annoying. I hate it when other people don't finish their stories, and I might forget. I went to the IC HQ. I went to the IC HQ today because I got a message that we received a delivery, and I was like, "Oh, cool. Okay, that's got to be the send back box from France," because we accidentally, while switching over from delivering ourselves to the warehouse, we had it set to restocking on Shopify, but not restocking in France. So we oversold like 4 items. We have the 4 items, but the people in France aren't allowed to restock them because we said don't. And even though we're saying do, they're like, no, we can't. But they can send us the stuff, and it's called sendbacks. It wasn't that. It was something else. It wasn't that at all. It was cardboard boxes I ordered like last year for the socks that still aren't right. They're not the same size. It's getting irritating. There are...
Good chat.
Thank you. Oh, you love me. I would say it back, but that's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I can grow to love you. How far? Oh yeah, the small tangent. The socks aren't right. The socks are not correct. The ick office is full of boxes of socks. The factory that's making them. Okay, it was my mistake, I think, because I've talked about they were like knee-high socks or thigh-high socks. I think they were knee-high with the ick embroidery, and then one was plain, and they sent them separately. So like box of plain, box of embroider. It has been like a 7-8 month journey trying to get them to replace the plain socks with a sock that is a match to the embroidered sock, just without the embroidery. Impossible task. Impossible. They keep being different sizes. They have different like hems at the top, like different colors last time. Like they were off in shade. I can't deal with it. It's silly. It's very, very silly. So I don't, that's irritating. I brought them. They're in my handbag. So I need to try them on and see if they are actually the same, even though I know for a fact they're not. I'll get them later and I'll be angry about it. So went to the office. It wasn't sendbacks. It was just the boxes for the socks and a bunch of HMRC letters. And then I take these HMRC letters and I go home, and in the car I open them up and I have a look. And the one that I open first is like, "Dear Madam Icky Boss Lady Queen Slay Purr, we owe you money. After having received something blah 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 blah, here is a VAT repayment." And I was aware of this, but I'd forgotten because my accountant said,
"Good chat.
Thank you." Oh, hi, hello. My I'm in a story. I'm locked in. My accountant said, "Oh, you got timed out at Fins and now you're here? Hilarious." Wouldn't it be funny if... No, I'm kidding. My accountant told me that if I paid more tax on this social media business, Womp, I would get some sort of tax rebate on the clothing brand, which, hell yeah, I would like that. Money, please, government, thank you. Didn't happen, unfortunately. To spoil the ending here, I got a fucking... Oh, no. No, wait. What's happening? This person... Oh, okay. Never mind. Mods. To be fair, mods have ultimate power. I don't really get a say. I have said they get ultimate power. I used to try to stay out of it. So I open this lovely letter telling me that the government is giving me money, and it's a check. It's a check. It's got my business name on it. It's got money. Ha ha. For the bank, I'm like, oh, I can make clothes. Maybe we could put some money into scientists to figure out the concept of socks so they can finally match. Who knows if that's possible? I don't know anymore because I got the check. Okay, and it was too much money for my shitty mobile bank to be able to accept. So that was problem number one. I was like, oh, how am I going to deal with this? This isn't a high street bank. I don't know what to do. Doesn't matter. I opened the second letter, which was dated more recently, in which HMRC went, actually, we've changed our mind. We've done the research. We've typed in the computers. We've overlooked your case again. You owe us money. That money that we were going to give to you, ignore it. It's gone. Obliterated. I think it was a month later as well, so it was a good job I didn't like there was a month between the two things, so it was good that I didn't spend anything. Yeah, gone. No more, not for you. You actually owe us money. yeah, we've crunched the numbers, and Hollywood accounting, we're losing money. Please pay us. Please pay us the money. It's not crazy, okay? It's completely valid. It is legal. They did their job well. According to my accountant, this happens, and they're not always 100% correct. It's pretty easy. It's pretty common that they are wrong, and you just have to kind of like fight it a little bit, and then it proceeds. I don't know. Yeah, there's a chance that maybe just my accountant was initially wrong. I'll find out soon. But just imagine, okay? Imagine opening a check that you forgot about from the government. You're like, I have won this day. This day is mine. This is the best day ever. And then, in my heightened state of joy and happiness, bliss, everything is good, nothing is bad in the world, they snatch it away. Not only do they take it away, they then request more money. Why? It's so mean. Also very confused because the amount of money I was supposed to be paid per them is different. And I think my accountant said a number, HMRC said a number, and the amount on the check was a completely different number. So I don't know, but yeah, it was a roller coaster ride of true emotion. It was a roller coaster. I was doing so good, and now I'm back to normal, being normal. Wait, don't fight with the mods. Okay? What's happening here? Okay, never mind. You can fight with the mods because the mods will always win. I'm telling you for your own safety that you don't want to fight with them. Not for the mods' safety.
Good job.
Yo. Damn, thank you. Yeah, so that sucked. The government edged me. I was in my car, extremely happy. Some could even say I was sat in my car, extremely gay. And then the government took that gay away from me. Made me sad. No happiness. Truly edged. Sucks. It's lame. And it's very... and it wasn't like $50. It was like an amount that made my day. It was an amount where I could afford to purchase new stock. Damn it. God damn it. It's July now anyway. What's going on with July? What's oh, it's not June.
Good job.
I get you. Thank you. What happened to the money? They took it away from me. They said that they had done their research and actually I owed them money. Which I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with actually having the check in my hands and then they tell me. Do the research beforehand. do the research. Oh, yeah. Don't actually bait me. Like, don't edge me like that. I can't even pay the check-in anyway because my stupid app won't do it. I don't know how it works. My accountant is on a plane or something. Maybe to the Bahamas. To just fuck off and not respond to me. Oh, what's this? I got a message from France. Oh, never mind. It's fine. They had a LAN cable fault. They just had to unplug it and plug it in. I actually don't know where the sendback box is. We can't track it. There's no tracking number. I got Ben. So Ben is on the grind now for messaging the French man that I don't know, talk to occasionally. I have meetings with. I asked Ben to figure out whether this guy hates life or just hates me specifically. Still on the fence. Ben seems to think that he maybe like hates life a little bit, but he's not sure. He seemed fine. Maybe he just hates me. Maybe he hates me. When will I be painting miniatures on Twitch? I do it all the time. I just have to start the week with one of these because content. If I go straight with the painting, no, you gotta dive in, you know. But yeah, Ben has been talking with him, and he said, "I'll deal with it. It's all good." And that was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. I have no concept of time. I think it was a week ago. Turns out he didn't have it on lock. We don't know where it is. We're waiting for them to get back to us, and then it arrives at the office, and then we have to pack the orders and ship them out, old school style. So to the 4 people, I think, that we oversold items to because of a mishap, I am very sorry. I'm trying my best. We do have the stock for your orders. They're just somewhere between Birmingham and France, like Paris. I don't know whereabouts on that scale, but it's somewhere within that spectrum. And when I have my hands upon them, my grubby little hands, I will first wash my grubby little hands, and then I will send them out to you. I'm going to get the socks whilst we're talking about ick, okay? I'm going to get them and show them to you. Well, give me a sec, I think they're downstairs. I'm gonna preface by saying that it probably will be very difficult to see on camera just from me dangling them in front of me like this, right? But this is the one with the stitching on, as you have seen, and then this is the other one. They seem pretty good so far, right? They seem pretty good. They seem fairly accurate. They're not. For a start, there is a very minute difference in color. The embroidered socks are slightly more gray. These ones are jet black. That's not the end of the world. It's very hard to notice. That's just a me thing. What is easy to notice is that I've forgotten the word for this and I still can't remember it. The top part, are they called hems on socks? Because they are pretty much everywhere else, but I'm the one with the brand. I should know the answer to that. But look, ribbing, yeah, thank you. That is actually pretty much the term, if not exactly the term. They're different, okay? Can you see? How do I prove this to you without seeming crazy? They're different. Can you see the difference? If I hold them up at the top, you can see, right? So the embroidered one, like, is kind of like snatched in a little bit up here. And then this has a smaller, yeah, like ribbing, hem, whatever. I think it is ribbing. It has a smaller one, like smaller band, and it is not snatched in. So you don't have a tiny waist like the embroidered one does. What the fuck? This is the second or third time, I think, that they've sent just something different. Like, last time, it was that they were way smaller, like, hilariously smaller. And now it's that they are just different. They also are smaller. If I hold them up next to each other, it's not by much. Wait, okay, wow, it looks a lot on camera. This is not a scientific measurement, but you're gonna have to trust me. If I hold them at the top, like this, God, it's so hard to show off black anything. They are smaller. It's silly, okay? It's by like, I don't know, millimeters, I would say. Oh, I actually have measurements. I have a measuring device. I have one here. But yeah, you would think, right, if you design a sock with embroidery on, right, that you just then not put embroidery on the exact same block, right? I like it, like, okay, I don't own a factory, so I don't know the ins and outs, right? I don't have the knowledge or the experience, but one would think, one would assume, if you stitch into a pre-made block, which they already had, that's how we had to do it, unfortunately, you just also provide the exact same amount, just without embroidery on. Yeah, and to the people saying, like, are they the same size if you wear them? That they're maybe. They could be. I doubt it, because the embroidered sock will be smaller. So it being the smaller one already is not a good sign. And on top of this, the style just doesn't match. They are different colors, and the ribbing at the top isn't the same. So even if they are the same length when worn, it's just not acceptable. It's not a product that you can sell. It's not a finished product. Goddamn. How much bigger are these? Let me find out. They are also wider as well, which is just silly. Are they? I don't know. It's driving me a little mad because it's very, like, sometimes they'll be the same length and then sometimes they won't. It's a bit much. Trying to figure out. Because they can stretch a bit as well. Like if you fuck with them too much. I think that the foot is wider. That's definite. Honestly, they are like almost an inch shorter. They're like 3 centimeters in difference. That's not within spec, I don't think. I do not believe. At least not between one pair. Went too large for most brands. I don't know. I would say you can give us a go. We got some large items. I've been toying around with the idea of making shipping free. That's me edging you. I cannot promise that. Not even nearly promise that. However, I am gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into, because we did have like a little free shipping sale for 4th of July, and I think it went well. I mean, it did go well, but I haven't actually done the maths on if it was profitable or not because I'm too stupid. But I would like to look into if it's sustainable to have free shipping. Maybe. I don't know. Free with orders over X. Yeah, I do have that set. I don't know if I have that set to certain countries. Basically, like, shipping to the US just went a bit insano style, crazy mode. So, yeah, it's a bit difficult, but I would like to look into it. I feel very normal right now. I say that a lot, and it's never actually true, but this is normal. I feel normal. Could I absorb custom charges? Unfortunately, no. We don't have a system in place to pay customs beforehand. We're not a big enough business, and it is on the responsibility of the... Thank you! It's on the responsibility of the purchaser to understand the customs of their country, the legality of how much you have to order to trigger customs and how much you have to pay. It's kind of your country's fault rather than our fault. What's with the title? The government edged me. They wrote me a check and then they took it away and said I owe them money. Was it hard starting a brand? I don't know. You may have to be a bit more specific. It wasn't difficult, I don't think, that I remember. But yeah, it was expensive. Maybe just expensive. I don't know. I have no idea. What does the status effect mean? Oh, it's just a silly thing at the start, because sometimes I'd be having a headache or a tummy ache. It's context. It's context for however I act. I don't think it was particularly hard. It took a lot of work, I think, but also a lot of the work was spread out. So it was like a little bit of work spread out over a long time. You have to be very, very patient. I'm not very patient, but you have to be. You have to be patient, because it'd be a waiting game. Absorbing customs, very expensive very quickly. Yeah. What work was put in? Just a word on a shirt. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ. I guess. So is... You can boil anything down to that concept. We made the fucking things from nothing. You have to actually make the shirt around the word, dumbass. I'm not going to crash out this time. I said I was going to be polite. Not to that person, because they're an idiot and they don't understand how fucking businesses work. But that's okay. We're here to learn. Yeah, absorbing custom fees would be very, very expensive. And I did ask about it, and we just genuinely don't have a way to do that with our shipping company. They just were like, no, we can't do that. It's a different system. Hey, we have shirts without words, all right? Well, they're hoodies and skirts, but they don't have words on. We had to design the thing around it. The thing that contained the word, we birthed it. We didn't just take it from somewhere else. We made it. Everything was made. Or I'm lying, and it's no work at all, I guess. I mean, you can make it easier for yourself. You can definitely make it easier for yourself, I guess, by like, depending on the type of factories you work with, or the type of quality, like the quality of the product. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my bangs. Depending on the quality, sorry, I got the camera in a not good point. You could find, like cheaper factories and cheaper materials, and you could use blocks. We are actually trying to use blocks because it will make it faster. Lo and behold, it's still taking forever. We haven't even got that fucking far. You wore your egg t-shirt at Glasgow Pride? I love everyone telling me stories of how they wore them, or where they wore them, or how they wore them, and also got compliments. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. A block is a, God, I hate my hands so much right now. Just hold on. I'm gonna become hair neutral. Like body neutral, but with hair. I need this haircut. I need it. No, a block is like the makeup of the item. I explained that terribly. Factories will have blocks for items, which basically means that they're ready to go. They have designed it, they know how to stitch it together, they're ready to go with it. And this was a block, and we added embroidery to it because the original factory to make them from scratch dropped out for whatever reason. I think it was time frame or materials or something. But everything else, to my knowledge, is made from scratch. I'm not 100% on that, because some of it was out of my hands, because I have a intermediary company that I work with that talks with the factories. But a lot of the products that are
good chat,
cool as hell, thank you, like the, I think, no, all of them. I'm pretty sure all of them. Which is why it's so difficult to get these, like, it's why I keep getting samples that are wrong, because we're giving them instructions and they're not following the instructions. That what the factory has been doing with this bag currently that I keep mentioning is, I'm fairly certain that they have a scheme to put together a bag. Like, they already have that on lock. They know what to do. They got it in their system. And I think they keep referring to that instead of our instructions, which is just, it's just a bit silly. Oh my God, what? I was wearing my eggshell when this girl approached me on the tram. That's where I got it. She loved it. Love it. I love it. Thank you. I'm watching the mods fight with someone. Funny. That's great. I'm very glad. I'm glad that people like them. That's awesome. I love it. I mean, to be fair, I was trying to move away from just word on t-shirt. I've been very vocal about it being the, like, that was the initial jumping on. If I just sold blank t-shirts, nobody would buy them because it would be boring. You know, you gotta blur the line between brand, I'm gonna say the word, and merch, because otherwise no one's gonna be interested in it. And then once you have a little bit, you can kind of build from there, and then I can create stuff that doesn't have branding on it or is more fun and more interesting. I have some cool stuff that I need to get cooking on. However, I have been going insane, and it's only the last 2 days where I have been insane. Today more so than yesterday. I talked about this, right? Like last week or something. I talked about stopping a medication because it was making me anxious. I think, yeah? We're up to date. I talk about all my problems all the time, so I'm sure you've heard this one. Oh, is this the person who's complaining about OnlyFans? I'm not allowed to say that on Twitch, I don't think. Yeah, you can just ignore it. You don't need it. I need it to support my staff. So, yeah, necessary evil, unfortunately. Yeah, so I was on Wellbutrin to counteract Zoloft and be on lots of medication. That's why I'm so regular. But Zoloft make you tired and lazy and too far the other way of not anxious, and you have sex stuff difficult. No fun, no joy in your life. You get edged, just like the government do. It's like that, but in a pill. I haven't been having crazy dreams on Zoloft, but I have been having more intense, vivid dreams on Wellbutrin. So I didn't like any of those side effects, so I decided to take Wellbutrin because I did my own research, and it's common. That was the word I couldn't find. It's common. It's common to take Wellbutrin with Zoloft. It's supposed to counteract. It's supposed to be a miracle. Hell yeah. Sign me up. To simplify it, Wellbutrin is basically happiness and anxiety in a pill. That makes it sound like makes it sound like heroin or something. It is basically dopamine and norepinephrine, which is anxiety. It makes you anxious. It's like adrenaline, that kind of stuff. It's not like you're wired or anything, but it activates those, what are they called, just hormones in your body, and it's supposed to kind of counteract with the Zoloft and make you more regular coded and be able to come, which is pretty important to a happy life and a happy wife. So I was taking it for a while. Everything was fine. I was chilling. I'm doing good. And then I started to get like super, super anxious, like crazy anxious. And it makes sense because it gives you anxiety. I have an anxiety disorder. That's the whole reason that I'm on Zoloft anyway. Fuck. What do? What is an icky to do? She hates being anxious. It ruins her life. She don't like it. All right, I guess I'll just stop. I was on the Wellbutrin for, I don't know, 2 months, maybe a bit less. And so I just stopped. I just flat out stopped. I was like, nope, cold turkey. Shouldn't really do that, but it's not been enough time for anything negative to happen. I'm gonna stop. First week was fine. Second week was not fine. Second week was bad. I am telling this story as a do not do. You should follow professional medical advice. Oh, second week, bad. I started to have like even more. Oh no, wait. Actually, I'm getting a bit lost. Part of the reason that I wanted to stop Wellbutrin is because the dreams that I was getting were so draining. Like they were. I was tired. I was waking up tired, and like if I wasn't physically tired, I was like emotionally tired because I'd spent like 4 lifetimes having various different dreams, and then I don't know. They would sit with me all day, right? I don't know how to explain it properly, but the best I can explain is like the feelings and experiences.
Good chat.
Thank you. The feelings and experiences within the dream, they sit with me as if they are a memory for the entire day. I know that they're dreams and they're not memories, but then like towards the like I would get like towards the end of the day, I would get like little flashes as if it was a memory of something, or just the feeling that I felt during the dream, or just like I don't know, the feeling of like unsatisfaction of like I can't quite remember it, or it didn't make any sense, or it didn't wrap up. It was weird. I didn't like it, right? And it was just making me like weird and tired, and I hated it. So I stopped Wellbutrin. Everything got a bit better for a week, and then the second week it got a bit really, really bad. It got. I went back to Zoloft no anxiety, which is great. I love not being anxious. But along with that came like physically very just heavy, like tired. I wanted to just lay in bed and not do anything. Not even really paint. That was like slowly day by day getting more and more like I can't be bothered. So that's a bad sign. And then I had like this weird we don't have benzos prescribed in the UK because they're incredibly addictive. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, each day I was getting like a bit worse, and I had like a doomer mindset, but not real. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I had a negative worldview. I felt negative. Everything sucked. Everything was bad. I felt like a doomer, but I also didn't care. So like emotional blunting and depression combined, which is very confusing to experience. It's like everything sucks. I am sad, but also I don't really care. I'm not emotionally sad. I'm emotionally nothing. I was not having fun. My messages to Pibby are just kind of like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, this crazy thing is happening, but I know all this stuff because I do my crazy research. I do tons and tons of research about all the things that I put into my body. Haha. And so I know that this is just a side effect. It's either my Zoloft dose, or it's because I decided to just cold turkey the medication. I don't know if it's that one because it should have been out of my system, but brains are confusing. It's probably that one because I was like, this is actually kind of horrible. I prefer the previous. And I restarted Wellbutrin 2 days ago. I was fine. The morning after, took the pill at night, went to bed, woke up, 60% better. And then yesterday better, and today I'm great. I feel normal. I'm doing stuff. I'm great. So, I don't know. I think, realistically, I gambled and lost. I think that my choices in that moment, which I was aware of, were up my Wellbutrin dose to what is usually prescribed, which is 300 milligrams. I was on 150. Or stop the dose. I chose wrong. I took an L. I learned my lesson. And now I'm a human again. Yes, you should definitely taper if you stop medication. Although I was not on it for a very long time, and I did poor research where I got a bunch of anecdotal experience of people saying like, yeah, I stopped it and I was fine. Took it for years and stopped and I was fine. Don't listen to that. That's nonsense. But yeah, I'm back to normal now, and I'm excited about life, and I am motivated. This will probably change, as always. It's very up and down, but you'll know about it because I can't not talk about it. And I am happy to paint, and I be painting. Oh, I be painting. I got the Dark Vengeance box last weekend, and I built them, and I've primed some of them, and I'm painting some of them, and I'm gonna finish the box by the end of the week. That is not true. That is not true. But I'm gonna finish enough. I'm gonna finish the Dark Angels half by the end of the week. That I can do.
Good chat.
Whoa, thank you. Hell yeah. How did the date go? It went well. It was good. Nothing to report,
Good
really.
chat.
Yo, thank you. Nothing like... The only bad thing that happened was me being 30 minutes late.
Good chat.
Which is, Don't be 30 minutes late to a first date. Don't do
Good
that.
chat.
It reflects poorly upon you. It...
Good chat.
Oh my god, it's playing 5 times. Will there be a second date? I believe so. Yeah. But yeah, don't. It reflects poorly on me. I felt terrible. Felt really bad. And then my Uber was like... My Uber ended up being late. And then I was going to be like, oh, I'll just walk because it's quicker. But then it was raining. So I had to get the Uber. And it was late. Because of traffic. I got stuck in traffic as well. And I should have started earlier. Do you do commissions? What do you mean? The thing I've got set up right now, if we're talking about painting, is when people buy something from Throne, they have the option to have some stuff. They can have a model or two from the box as a thank you, and it's all painted up. But, I don't know, could be... So I've toyed around with the idea of also moving that option to the grown-up platform, because people just seem really interested. Without people having to commit to buying, like, you know, then I get to buy the stuff, and I don't know, it's confusing. I'd barter with me. I prefer a bartering system. We should get rid of money and return to bartering chickens. Wait, what? Sorry, what? There is Uber in the UK. I thought that was a USA only thing. Wait, seriously? Isn't Uber, like, global? Ooh. How many countries is Uber in? 70 countries. Trade 2 Dark Angels for a nude. I didn't mean it like that. I meant, like, there are people on the Spicy website who care about me as a person. So they are also like, oh, can I get a model? Can I buy one? Etc. So I've been thinking about it. Yeah, Uber isn't everywhere, but it is, Wait, did Uber get banned in London? I don't think so. No. 70 countries. I googled it. I was looking at the Wikipedia. You're from Belgium? Oh. No, it's not an American only thing. It's far... You don't have it in Belgium? That's stressful because I always use Uber when I go traveling. No, we don't have self-driving taxis. No. That I know of. I don't think we do. I haven't heard about it. We definitely don't have Waymo, no. We have lots of things. We're a very modern country. Actually, I don't think that's true. I don't actually think that's true. I don't think we are a modern country. Oh. The Waymo, the AI is uprising. One red light at a time. One lack of turn signal at a time. Back to models. The Dark Vengeance box was a box that I got as a kid. I didn't paint any of it. I barely remember it, but I do remember. I remember trying to paint one, but I was really excited about it. And then when I was putting them together as a grown-up over the weekend, I was like, oh, I remember this. I remember the torture of push fit models. But it's been fun. The models are sick. They're old and tiny and full of character. They're cute. I'm having a good time. I was painting before stream, as I often do. But I now have regular human energy to do other stuff, such as try and figure out more egg stuff, etc., etc. I'd love to commission a Chaos Knight. Someone you can contact. I don't know. I don't know. If you're already on the grown-up thing, then maybe you can message me and I'll reply. Other than that, I don't really. Maybe an email. The only issue I've had with people wanting models is that usually they ask for the ones that I do for my own army. I'm like painting a Dark Angel and they're like, can I buy that? No, that's my Dark Angel. That's why I did like the throne system of like, you can get stuff and then I can paint and we can have fun and I can send you, but you ain't taking my Dark Angels. I'm trying to build a whole chapter here. I need 1,000 of them. Oh, I haven't streamed in a while because I also had Friday off. Can't remember why I had Friday off. Why did I have Friday off? Oh, I just wanted it. Because I forgot that I was doing yesterday, going to the cinema. I forgot that was a thing. So in my head, I had it that my only day off where I didn't have to do anything because I had a date on Saturday was Sunday. And I was like, I would like 2 days off rather than 1, which then turned out to be 3 days off. So yay me. But I was going insane on Friday, so forgive me. You sent me the Drukhari? Hell yeah. Which ones? Because I actually haven't painted any just yet, I think. Well, I painted like a quarter of the way through some of the witches. Can you explain the title? Government edged me. Gave me a check. Took the check away from me. Crazy. Crazy. I was right there. It was this close. And they snatched it from me. It was enough to get stock. It was enough. I was happy. It's nice to get a random amount of fucking light. Cabalite Warriors? Oh, I built them. I just haven't painted them. Oh yeah, if I do like a 40k play the actual game stream, I don't know the rules. So it would just be like, here's a 4-hour stream of me reading a book. I don't go to Urban Outfitters as I'm not a big fan, sorry. Have the veterans arrived from Throne? No, they haven't. I did actually, I requested an update for things that haven't arrived. Thank you, by the way. I requested an update from whoever's dispatching them and they just were like, they're not dispatched yet, live with it. Yeah, not everyone plays the actual game. I'm sure I will eventually. I have the rulebook. I just haven't sat down and grinded. Mostly because I want everything to be painted, I think. But I do like the collecting side. What my army list is going to be? I don't know. I don't know what it should be. I have no idea. It's like a competitive game, right? So there's like lists exist. So I'd probably just Google it because I don't understand the rules. I don't know. I've never been very good at that. Like effectively deck building, I've never been good at that. I used to play Magic the Gathering and I was never very good at putting together my own coherent deck, or in like Hearthstone. I think I'm just too stupid, to be honest with you. I'm not like terrible. No, I am. I'm not great at playing either. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I don't know what my list would be. Currently, I don't have enough, I don't think. Do I? let me have a look. I have the app. I have the app where I input all of my models that I have just to see the points value. This one's just all my Dark Angels. I have 1,960 points of Dark Angels. But that is not including the things that I forgot to add. Such as, I kit bashed extra Inner Circle companions. Because I'm a baddie. I also haven't added them in. Because I'm dumb. Inner Circle companions. I would have 6 of those. I would probably have 6 Deathwing Knights, and then I have Belial, so may as well. And then, is it Azrael? Is that the one that gets you an extra command point? Probably him. I don't know. I would genuinely have to learn how to play first. It would help. It would help if I knew how. What do I have? I have a bunch of tactical squads now because of buying all of these old models. But they're overpriced because they don't want you to play with the old models. Womp womp. Overpriced in game. What? They're here. I'd probably go like mostly Terminators. I also have Ravenwing, but I've heard that the vehicles are bad. Like, bikes are bad. Which is sad. Because they go fast. That was my impression of a bike, by the way. Oh, is Lazarus the one, or is it Azrael? Is Azrael even a person? Lazarus or Ezekiel? Okay, I'm just making up a whole new name. Oh no, Azrael is a thing. Is that the extra command point one? I've got Asmodai as well. He's pretty cool. I haven't built him though. Where are my Inner Circle companions at? Bro. Why are they not on the sheet? Where are they hiding? Which section are they in? They're like veterans, aren't they? Other data sheet? Inner. Okay, yeah. I got 2 sets of them. My entire Dark Angels army currently is 2,210 points. So that's more than 2,000. So I could actually, oh my god, hi, thank you. Yo, hell yeah, thanks very much. So I could actually make a list, but it would be everything I currently have. That's gonna play 5 times. We'll let it play. I'm appreciative. Least I can do is let it play 5 times. Gets more annoying every time. But I appreciate it. It's not your fault. I just got a news story that Ozzy Osbourne has died. That is very sad. Okay, thanks. Did I get this because of being in Birmingham? Yeah. yeah. It was from Apple News. Yeah. He's from this city. We have like a whole thing. We have like a whole section of Birmingham. There's like it's not a section. It's like a street where there's a bench with like Black Sabbath members on it, and also the bull in the bull ring that is a big mechanical nightmare is called Ozzy. But yeah, you've been under that bridge. 76 is not that, you know. I mean, it's good. I would be happy about 76, but to be fair, from everything I know about this person, it is an absolute miracle that they got that far. So, just well done. He performed recently as well. It's sad. Yeah, 76 is impressive. A week and a half ago, damn. I just glanced at the article and it said he had Parkinson's, which I didn't actually know that. It's very brutal. Damn. Maybe we should talk about something that isn't death. Like Inner Circle companions, perhaps. Fuck. Now I'm sad. Okay, what's the opposite of sadness? What would make me happy? How do I win this? No idea. Don't know. Granola? Oh, I wish. I'm trying to like not. Yesterday I had so much sugar with the popcorn and chocolate that I was like, I should probably chill. So I'm trying to be boring. I'm being boring as hell and trying to watch sugar intake, which just sounds lame to say. It's just boring because now I want granola. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna do it. The only snacks I have in my house contain sugar right now, so damn. Good idea to balance the diet. I'll have you know that my dinner contained lettuce and beans and rice and other stuff. That's healthy. I would like granola though. It's just a tiny little treat. I think I'm under the 25 grams that is suggested of added sugar. I'm pretty sure I have low sugar granola because I dripped out. I have tons and tons of granola. I'm gonna move these socks because they're annoying me, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back. You can stare at beef and bolognese. Beans are the only spice the British use. Okay, it was like pinto beans. No, they were black beans. They weren't baked beans. Be nice to me. I'm British. I was drinking water. I saw a DM request that was someone freaking out about me taking Wellbutrin and Zoloft, which is funny. A very normal prescription. I'm gonna move to the seated position. You're gonna get there before me. You sit down. Sit down, chat. Uh-oh. Okay. They've taken my seat. Would you be so kind? Come on. Oh no. You sit down. Ugh. What if I can... Okay, wait. There we go. Oh, no, it's not low enough. I'm like not accustomed to this room anymore. Because I'm not accustomed to this room because I've been streaming downstairs. I've stolen Beef's hat. Even though it's my one of one hat. How are we? How are you? I was feeling uncomfortable and I realized it's because I was stood up. Ugh. Finn is watching the clip of me arguing with Pibby about the mini fridge. Shit. I need to see this. Am I allowed to watch them on stream? Is that like legal? I don't understand. I don't know Twitch rules. I'm gonna just watch it on my phone. Oh, I can? Okay. Sorry, I don't know the rules. I'm stupid. Can someone give me a sub? For joking. I'm just gonna do it. It's fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen, eh? I probably have missed it because the ads will fucking kick in. Muted, perhaps? What happened? I want to know. What was the opinion? What was the opinion?
I've got a thing for this. I have a thing. I have a thing. This is... I found the video immediately, thank God. This is the perfect video.
Oh no! I got modded because of caps. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make you watch all of this. Ashley, why are you here? With just one thing. Hold on.
Now I have to watch it.
Since you have been on HRT though, you have said that Hitch can manhandle you now.
Anyone can.
So you may have been in danger if Steve tried anything and it would not matter that you were taller than
I can't hear whatever that
I'll
is.
give you perspective.
Sorry.
Again, I know where the knives are. Steve doesn't know where the knives are. Even if I have a knife and I'm vastly different in strength, I would be scared of a fucking 10-year-old with a knife coming at me. Well, I maybe not, but like I don't know, like a 15-year-old with a knife. That's still gonna cause a little bit of damage, right?
Why are they talking about knives? Shut up.
I'm comparing myself to a fucking 10-year-old.
To screw in a light bulb. Shockingly, only one. But new question: how many subcontractors does it? You get what I'm going with. Project manager puts together the bulb replacement timeline. 1 month later, the procurement officer arrives to open a competitive bidding process for said bulb. And congratulations.
I have also seen the video that they're playing. I don't understand how it's relevant. Did I miss something? I also saw this video. I don't know.
Be replaced. Like, it would take a guy, like, just, hey, can you fix this? You could take this one thing. This would go through the interior designer, whoever, like, the company that, like, made the cloth in the curtain.
Okay, we're talking about something else. All right. I missed it. Did they actually answer, or were we just talking about something else? Did I miss the part where they, oh, I paused it. I meant to mute it. Oh, they went off topic? Okay. Oh, they're back. All right.
gifting 200 subs total to the channel, Bulldog. That's really cool. Thank you.
I think you should have a little bit of suffering.
Yeah.
Can you? Is this like brutal if I do it like this?
Having a fridge.
No, wait. Say that again. Yeah, it's coming through that for whatever reason. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry.
Is this shit about me? What?
Oh damn.
I didn't. Oh, thanks for the thank you, Hellbound, for the 20. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. That's really. Thank you so much. So you're aware, by the way, they're going to Seattle Voice Lab so people can do voice training for free. All of the subs go to them. They have been paid up front with it. At the end of the year, I'm just going to give them the difference. If it was over, if it was under, I'm not going to ask for the money back. But if it's over, then I'm going to do that. But thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Goes to charity. But yeah, why is this? I didn't realize this was about.
I can't stop the double audio. It came up quickly, and then. Does Finn think that I'm bullying them? I'm not. That was not what I was saying. If we remember, if we think back, I wasn't. Having a kettle up here in the room, and then yeah, see.
Oh.
And I was thinking that too, and then chat was saying it's not, and that you.
I want. Would it be possible to have like one room that has absolutely everything you need for like convenience sake, but is also very neat? Like not just clutter and mess.
That's just a
Like
studio
my
apartment.
room is. Like
Finn just invented a studio
room
apartment.
around this size.
Finn just invented the concept
Well,
of a
you know,
studio
in a hotel
apartment.
room. Wow, that's crazy. I'm a fucking dumbass.
I didn't say that. I just want to know the answer. I just want to know what they say. I'm gonna turn the audio down.
It's fine.
Happy.
It's different because
Gabby's on my side. She's on my side. Oh, it's not a hotel.
This room was like.
It's a bedroom.
Yeah, but it's also like they're like gamer setup too, so it made a bit more
It was
sense.
next to her bed. It wasn't next to the desk.
Mm.
I'm still
Oh.
right.
There's space for it.
That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit.
It's next to the bed because the bed's in the background and that fridge looks really cool. Like
That is such a
does
lie.
look-
That is
it's
such
quite nice.
nonsense.
The little light blue mini fridge, the Smeg mini. I don't know. I kind of fuck with it. I also hate this bed now, and I'll probably change it. Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. Here's my idea for this, real quick.
All right, never mind. I'm done
so,
now.
I'm thinking.
They're going on to
Yeah,
something
I'm so
else.
sorry.
Talking about a bed.
I'm thinking.
That
I'll
is a
change this
lie.
room
That was not. That was a falsehood. That was not true. They put the fridge in that room because they wanted to, right? And I wasn't saying that that was bad. I was saying, why is that allowed if my thing wasn't allowed? That was all I said, okay? I did not say that they are bad for having that. I just said, why is one okay when a different thing isn't okay, you know? I was talking about being fair, the concept of fairness and equality. I was not trying to shit talk them. We all know, we remember this. My part of the argument was that sometimes you need a little bit of suffering in life. You shouldn't have everything at your beck and call. It's fine to walk down the stairs to like go make tea. You don't need it in your room. And then I'm pretty sure I used Finn as an example, not as a negative. I'm gonna text them because I feel like they thought I was being mean. There we go. My clip channel's making enemies. I'm making enemies with the clips. I'm being taken out of context, even though the context doesn't help me much. Really. Realistically. I just think if one thing's okay, another thing is okay, and I will say, after having witnessed the stream, the fridge is not in the background because of the frame. That's not true. Because that fridge was put in and there was a very broad period of time without any streaming. And I realized there were reasons for that. However, Someone fact check that, you know? That the fridge was just there for the stream framing. I say we fact check that. I don't think that's true. No, I don't want to rehash the same argument. I just think it's healthy for your body and soul and mind to, you know, have one room be the I go and get tea room. This is purely personal. I am calm icky, so I'm not gonna die on this hill. I am open to other people feeling differently. I just think that it's okay to walk downstairs and get tea. I like it. I like the stretch of legs. I like that it is healthier. You know, it keeps you alive a little bit longer. Good for the soul. My viewpoint is valid. Maybe I should just speak calmly. If I just speak calmly, people are on my side. I've cracked it. I've got the answer. This is how chat can be nice to me. I just don't get riled up. But then it's less funny. It's harder to clip people agreeing with me. Like approaching a horse. Just slowly walking up to chat. I'm like, please be nice. Baby riles me up instantly, yes. Yes. It's comedy, right? It isn't supposed to be real. I am passionate and over-exaggeratory because I think it's funny, haha. But she sometimes the logic gets to me. Like trying to gaslight me. Saying that she was, she said a different word. It's all fun and games. We're never, like, actually... Have I been mad at Pibby? I think, like, once in recent memory, and it lasted, like, all of an hour. And it was nothing to do with the stream. How do I approach a horse? I don't, really. They're big and scary, and I'm quite intimidated by them. So I kind of let them be. I don't like touching animals. I feel like they don't want me to. Unless they give, like, very obvious signs that they'd, you know, like a good pet, I kind of just leave them alone. I just feel like you shouldn't mess with them because you don't know what they're thinking. Unless they, you know, like roll over and they want it, that's fine. But I got mad at Pibby when she made you buy compute parts that didn't fit in the box she made you buy. I feel like that's valid. I feel like you worded it in that way to be on my side. I feel like that's valid. That is valid. I also wasn't mad about that. I wasn't really mad. I was frustrated about, like, I could have just bought one that worked off the go. So I was a little bit frustrated, but it all worked out and it's fine and it works well. But yeah, no, that is a very good way of putting it. Thank you. The heat that day? Maybe. I blame the fact that it just wasn't right. I think it's valid to be stressed when money is involved. That is a very valid reason to crash out in any scenario. When it is to do with money and work and such, I think it's okay to get a little bit stressed out. Oh yeah, it's all fine now. It works. I used it for streaming last week. The last painting streams were with that. And then I didn't really get to paint very much. Because everyone was demanding Pibby. So Pibby came over. And I didn't get to paint all that much. Womp womp. Do I know Kid Bandit? Not off the top of my head. I don't think so. I'm gonna Google it. In case maybe I do, but I just... Are they like... It could either be a rapper or like an artist. They're a wrestler. Damn. No. Oh my god. She's cooler. Or... Gender? He? Confused? Doesn't matter. Ah, okay. I get you. I said I only saw pictures on. I saw 2 different versions. One of them was like bare chest, so I just assumed, which you should never do. Because I would like, if you have your chest out in wrestling, you're usually within one category. But I'm assuming that was pre-transition, because there was actually some, like the top results were like female, so that's why I was confused. She's very cool. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm tired. I went to sleep late because I came back from the cinema and I fell asleep. So I basically had a nap. And that didn't count towards my rest because when I woke up, it was late and then I went to bed properly. And now I'm tired, which doesn't make any sense. But here we are. Sitting is nicer though. I like the standing, but I can apparently only do it for an hour and a half before it hurts. This seems like the type of wrestling you're describing seems more like my job than wrestling itself. I want to do more painting streams this week. Sorry, but I definitely am gonna. I have the whole camera set up. It's not gonna be boiling hot, I don't think. It's not. Maybe on Friday it will be hot, but apart from that, it's gonna be just wet and rainy and cloudy, which is great. I'm a fan of that because we had too much of a heat wave and I'm sick of it. I feel like I've wasted the summer entirely. Not gonna lie to you. I feel like I have entirely wasted summer, which sucks because I was so excited and I did nothing because I'm boring. Send me a message on the other side. Okay, thank you. I can't answer right now, but yeah, I feel like I've wasted it because I haven't gone anywhere nice and I haven't really done anything. I haven't had like a summer day. Like I haven't been to the beach. I haven't sat outside like in the sun and drank some sort of beverage. I don't drink alcohol, so it'd be like a soft drink. I haven't done anything. Go to a beach day. I'm alone. I don't know, like, it's hard. Ava is like, oh, whoopsie, sorry, real naming. Baby is my friend, but she doesn't always want to go out. She's busy a lot of the time, doing work and such. Ben has to travel home currently, like, in between coming home and Birmingham, so I'm not really sure what he's up to half the time. So it's kind of just me. And I'm not very good at, I'm not crying, I had hair in my eye. I'm not very good at organizing myself to do things by myself. I don't really enjoy it. It makes me sad. I'm not good in it. Yeah, I have other friends. I'm not good at reaching
Good chat.
out. Thank you. I haven't even been to London to like shop or relax. I haven't been to a hotel in ages. And that's sad. Makes me sad. I feel like I'm not being me. I'm not being myself. I need to get on and do stuff. Maybe now that I'm normal. I could. But yeah, I don't know. All of my friends are content people, so they're all busy doing something most of the time. Not being you. I don't know, like, I don't feel like I'm doing the things that I like doing. I'm very one track at the minute. Like, very much. I like painting, makes me happy, but I'm kind of just doing that a lot. Then go. I don't know, I'm still not great at going outside. I'm getting better. I'm a bit better than I was last week or the week before. I'm not sure. The Welvetrum was was the thing that was making me anxious to go outside. I think like that was part of the anxiety. So I'm not really. I don't really know. I go to France. Yeah, I would like to, but I've only traveled once on my own, and I wasn't alone the whole time. I was alone for the traveling, but I'd already done it, so I had it on lock. But yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. I've been to France a fair few times, but I still don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like being alone. It's boring, and I'm scared. Does having mostly content creators as your friend base feel limiting? Limiting in what way? I don't know about limiting. It can be like I don't know. I don't know about limiting, but it can feel like, yeah, no, Ben doesn't make content. No, not all of my friends are content creators, but at the same time, everyone has their own things going on, or, you know, they're not available for, like, that's the thing. They're kind of not, like, your friends aren't just available for your, like, every beck and call. If I'm just like, I want to go do this thing, they kind of have their own life. They can't just be like, yeah, cool. You have to plan, like, in advance, and I'm really bad at that. I don't think content creator friends are limiting. I do think that it can be, like, weirdly lonely. You talk a lot online with people. Like, even, like, Pippi lives across the street, but we text a lot more than we talk in person, I think. Narrow your frame of normalcy, or probably a little bit, but I am less understanding of my lack of normal, because I had a lot of life normal, believe it or not, like, you know, student, normal friends, normal job, etc. And then doing this, which is, I've only been doing it for like a small amount of time, really. Getting up there, but not a crazy amount of time now. Not since like childhood or anything. So the things that I've lost, like I've become unnormalized to, I don't know. I don't know them. Otherwise they'd be normal. Not eating food is probably one. I do eat food, but I don't cook. And that's not very normal. But that is very normalized within, like, other content creators. Not eating food is very normal. Fair enough. I mean, I do eat food, but I don't cook food. Next ick restock. I am waiting to find out when the baby teas will be done. Be my private chef? Hell yeah. Yeah, you can. Baby teas. Yeah, you can be my private chef. What would you make? What's your specialty? I would love that. They're so expensive. They are so expensive, you know? They're like 70 grand, I think, a year. That's crazy. I don't have that. What? Tell me your specialty and if you would work for 6 coins. Grilled cheese only. Done. I'm on board. I'm fine with that. Yep. Bet. I'm game. Let me send you my address. Ugh. Yeah, they're like crazy expensive. What? And now you got me kind of like, now I'm interested in understanding what I think is normal that isn't normal. I want to know. I want to know. Ah! Wait, what? You were trained by a Michelin-rated chef? Crazy. I don't have a spare bedroom. I actually can't provide that. It's this stream room is the second bedroom. I Michelin star food, amazing. Crazy. Damn, I don't think I'm that fancy. I think you get upset when I'm like, can you make granola? But the granola I buy from the store. I think my favorite, I've not been to very many like fancy restaurants, but I think my favorite one is actually in Birmingham, which is crazy. Make granola from scratch? Hell yeah. I don't have a spare bedroom. I have a stream room. 2 stream rooms and a Warhammer room. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I wonder what isn't normal in my life that I think is normal. Because a lot of the stuff I already have on lock, like, there's a difference between, not to get myself clipped again and put into a fucking out of context on a Finster stream, but there is a difference between me and Finn. She has been doing it since teenage years, so different brains. I had like a non-content creator period that was a lot longer, where it was like the horrors of reality. So we have like different things are normalized, but I don't know if. Okay, how do I make this not sound bad? This has nothing to do with her. I think it's my own problem. I do think I have picked up bad habits or become less normalized from that relationship. Because good chat. Ooh.
Genuinely, you have the wildest idea of what normal is. You want to know what normal actually is? Normal is not having enough time to cook and eating trash. Normal is living below the poverty line. Normal is being in a messed up situation. Status quo isn't.
I understand your point. I don't know what to say. Like, I do have experience in that. I grew up without very much money. My dad was fine, and I saw him occasionally. Every 2 weeks, I'd go and visit, and he would be really lovely. He's not anymore, but you know, he'd buy things. He was a single parent at the time, so he had a full-time job. But my mum had 3 kids, and was alone for a while, and supported, like, you know, have you seen the Netflix show Made? That show made me cry, because it was like, parts of it were very fucking similar to what my mum went through when I was a kid. Yeah, and I do have an experience of that. Thank you very much. But I understand now that I am fortunate, but I do have that perspective, which is why I was saying it's different to other content creators, you know, people who grew up in a middle class family and didn't have any kind of like issues with money or whatever, or family issues, and then, you know, got their own income from that and then just went off and did their own thing. I did not have that experience. I wish that I had a nicer experience, and it would have been cool growing up with money. I was always jealous of visiting friends' house, because their houses were a lot nicer than my house at the time. They were a lot more organized and pretty, and it is part of the reason that I like fancy stuff and fancy things, because I didn't like my childhood very much, and it is like a weird psychological aversion. I wanted like the nice house that my friends had, and that has carried on to now. Honk. Yo, you wasted actual points to honk that. Thank you for honking me out of the depression. But yeah. Anyway, now I am very fortunate, so I'm not allowed an opinion, which is fine. I don't have an opinion. I don't even remember what the topic was, because now I'm thinking about the horrors. I don't like thinking about the horrors. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I actually have no idea. Bedrooms, something. What? Oh, talking about being normal. Oh, God. Yeah, I am very normal, as I have said, and I have a very good grip on what normality is. I mean, no, I don't, obviously. I went from university to, like, living in an apartment doing porn, basically. So I have missed a step, but I did have a job during university and before university, so I have experience of real life. But like I said, the horrors So I have different experiences. I may not know office job. Well, I do actually, because I gave myself an office job with Ick. But I certainly know
Good chat.
horror. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. You think a normal person would be boring? Everybody is normal. I don't know. I forgot my topic now. I have no idea what we were saying because I just got sidetracked by like childhood horrors. Can we oh, okay, all right. Jeez. Damn. Can we change topic to something else? I don't remember. I've run out of things to say, to be honest with you. Because it's 8. I don't have to. I think I'm just gonna paint, to be honest, and then I will come on tomorrow and we will be painting. It'll probably be a painting stream tomorrow because I don't have anything else planned. I don't have anything exciting enough to yap about unless the government edge me again. But hopefully I find out. I don't think I'm going to find out till Friday if I actually get that sweet, sweet ick money. But tomorrow I think I'll do painting stream because it'll be fun. Yes, I will probably paint fancy at some point.
Good chat.
Ooh.
It's not that you don't deserve an opinion, your opinion is very valid. I just wish you would stop feeling you are off what you are supposed to be and see that you are amazing being who you are. I'm sorry I came off poorly.
It's okay. It's fine. I definitely didn't get that from the initial message. It seemed more like, I don't know. It's fine though. It does not matter. It's okay. I don't even know how we got off on the first message. I think I was saying that I just didn't feel like I was being myself, which I still stand by. That has nothing to do with being normal. Normal is just kind of a bit that I do. I'm gonna go paint and relax. Thank you. I will see you soon. I think Finn's still streaming. Go watch Finster and tell her that I wasn't being mean, and also she shouldn't have a fridge in her bedroom. Bye. I see you tomorrow.